Karen, have you seen Courtney's paperwork?
Yeah, it's right here.
Thanks.
Eve, am I the only one who thinks we're releasing her a little too soon?
Oh, well, Joe said that she really wanted to be home with Neil for the holidays.
I understand, but she just had major surgery.
Well, Dr. Newman and Dr. Boardman both said that it was okay if she went home. Besides, they thought it might help speed her recovery.
Okay. Well, seeing me won't help, so I better get going.
Hey.
Courtney, I just need you to sign this for me.
Hey, sorry I'm late. That's okay, we're just signing out. Do you have everything you came with?
No. I don't have my baby.
Code yellow. 6123 East. Code yellow.
Guess who's in town?
I know. I ran into Nicole over at GH. She wasn't very happy to see me, especially since I married her daughter. Just to get my hands on your money, she said.
Yeah, well, what other motive could anyone have? You don't love people in her world, you use them. And that's what Rachel's doing, of course, trying to manipulate me. Although Mommy Dearest couldn't say why. Hey, good morning, all.
Rachel?
So, you nervous about today?
Aren't you?
No. No, I'm energized because Dr. Collins wants to lock you away, and I'm not going to let it happen.
So Matt is off to find out if the woman in the Florida clinic is Ellen Burgess.
Rachel used to work at the same clinic. And I'm sure that Ellen knew Rachel from before, and I think Rachel had something to do with the way Ellen left town so quickly.
Something in Dr. Locke's past that Ellen could have exposed.
That's my guess.
Well, if you find out Ellen is at the clinic, what?
If I can talk to Ellen before I have to testify, she might give me some ammunition that I can use to discredit Rachel.
But how will it serve us to discredit Julie's doctor? That's what I don't understand.
Rachel's the doctor who helped Julie remember that she didn't commit the murders. Their entire defense is based on that.
Which we need to dismantle.
If we don't, the way this trial is going, Julie could be set free. And I can't in good conscience let that happen.
Nurse Hartman, 4737. Nurse Donna Hartman, 4737.
Is the coast clear?
You mean Courtney? Yeah, I think she's probably home by now. But not without a few parting shots at you first.
Yeah. Well, I keep telling myself I can handle this.
Look, you may be chief resident, but you're not Superwoman. Being in an accident's bad enough, but having Courtney accuse you of causing her to lose her baby is... well, that's not something that you can handle all by yourself.
I could use an objective opinion about all this.
Really? Well, you are lucky I just happen to be free at the moment.
Dr. Adams to cardiology.
When Courtney got pregnant, it was about saving Neil's life. Then it became about something else. An opportunity for Joe to be a real father from the beginning.
Something that he didn't get to do with Neil.
What if I was driving recklessly? I mean, I took that opportunity away from Joe. I cost the baby her life, and I left Neil without the best possible chance of overcoming his leukemia. I robbed them all.
I could tell you what everyone else has told you, that it's not your fault, it was an accident. But that's probably not going to make you feel any better, is it?
As a doctor, my job is to save lives. I'm not sure how to deal with possibly ending one.
But Karen, we're just doctors. We're not God. Sometimes we make mistakes that are way out of our control. Here in the hospital and out there in the real world. Look, maybe you did misjudge the road. Maybe you hit a patch of hidden ice. Who knows? Either way, you're gonna feel bad. And it's gonna take you a while to get over that lousy feeling.
So, meanwhile, what do I do?
Stay strong. Forgive yourself for whatever part you had in all this. You have to help the survivors heal, especially Joe. Then you can share his grief and help him get on with his life.
Gee, that sounds simple.
Yeah, right. I know it's not, believe me. But by helping Joe, somehow you'll be helping yourself, too.
Thanks. You've helped me remember what's important. Joe.
You know, Joe has been so busy worrying about Courtney that he hasn't really had time to think about his loss yet.
And when he does, is he going to be able to forgive me?
Oh, this is so much better than anything they could have done for me at the hospital.
Then you're feeling better?
Yeah, now that I see your smiling face, I am.
We got you a gallon of Rocky Road ice cream, your favorite, right?
Yes.
Good. That's just part of the TLC you'll be getting from us.
Thank you.
There's a ton of stuff under the tree for you, and something really cool for the baby. I forgot my present for you. Wait a sec.
Honey, don't run on the stairs. Well, somebody's got to tell him.
Oh, I can go up and do it right now.
No, I want to be there, too.
Well, all right, Mom, why don't we take a quick stroll around the block?
Oh, I think that's just lovely, yes.
Thank you.
Hey, you okay?
Uh-huh.
You know, Courtney, after losing our baby, I feel closer to Neil than ever. As silly as it sounds, I don't want to share him with anyone. Even Frank.
Well, Frank knows how much Neil means to you.
Right now, he's everything. And you, Courtney, you matter so much for giving him to me.
Matt, any news?
Well, I'm just heading over to the clinic right now. What's happening on your end?
Well, Victor's on the stand right now, and I'm up next. Which means I need to know whatever it is Ellen knows about Rachel, and I mean now.
Well, I'll call you as soon as I find anything out.
Tell us what happened next, Professor Collins.
Julie pulled a gun on me.
Did she say anything to you?
Oh, yes. She admitted killing John Kanellos.
What were you thinking as the defendant held that gun to your head?
I was thinking that she was telling the truth. That she deliberately stabbed John Kanellos to death.
Objection, Your Honor.
Oh, I think this is just what I need. A brand new, high-tech, state-of-the-art, handheld video game? Wow!
No, that's what you're getting me.
Oh, really? And you've been that good, huh?
I've been awesome.
Yeah, you have. And you are. You're totally awesome.
Huh? What's wrong?
Neil, there's something we need to tell you.
Nothing bad, right?
Yeah, it is bad. When your mom was in that accident, the baby she was carrying was hurt.
You fixed it, right?
Well, we tried. But, you know, the baby was so small, there wasn't a lot we could do.
We lost her, sweetie.
Her?
Yeah, she would have been a girl. I'm sorry she didn't make it.
I know guys are supposed to be tough and everything, but I really feel like crying.
I know, son. Me too.
Oh.
But how Neil's taking it.
How could he take it? Damn, it's not fair. Courtney's baby was our best hope, and I destroyed it.
Oh, Frank, it was a terrible accident. How can you say it was your fault?
Courtney and I got into a major battle the night of the accident, and like a jerk, I walked out on her. She felt bad, and she came after me.
Well, people argue. How could you have known that something like that?
I could have been halfway decent to Courtney. She was pregnant. I should have been thinking about her and the baby, but all I could think about was what I wanted.
Oh, Frank, stop doing this to yourself.
Why not? Why the hell not? Because I was selfish. Neil may have lost his only shot at getting well. How do I live with that, Mom? Tell me, how do I live with the fact I cost Courtney her baby? It may be Neil, his shot to recover.
Ta-da. Hot chocolate. Exactly what I would prescribe myself.
It's a girl thing. Do you remember those late night shifts we used to have as interns?
Yeah. Oh, and the Rocky Road brownies Julie used to make.
Right.
Bring them into the on-call.
Yeah, with the razor blades in them. Sorry.
Come on. She wasn't like that then. She was funny, generous.
Great with a sword. All right. I'm sorry. You really miss her, don't you?
Yeah, I really do. And I'm afraid if she's found guilty, she's going to spend the rest of her life in jail and never really get the help she needs.
Kevin's afraid of that, too.
Kevin's testifying to that today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, good. Maybe he could give the jury some insight into who Julie is.
Professor Collins, your sword has been identified as the weapon that killed John Kanellis. When was the last time you saw it?
Halloween party, a year ago. I was in my authentic Kachu garb, which includes that sword. At some point during the evening, the killer helped herself to the lethal part of my costume.
Herself? So you're certain it was Julie Devlin who took the sword?
Well, she told me herself.
Are you aware that the only fingerprints found on the sword belonged to Eve Lambert, Courtney Kanellis, Joe Scanlon, and you?
Well, surely there is a straightforward answer which might have occurred even to an attorney such as yourself, and that is that Julie obviously wore gloves.
Oh, so you saw Julie Devlin wearing gloves at the party?
Well, I don't know. I mean, there were a lot of people there, and they were all
So you didn't
accustomed.
see her wearing gloves? Is that correct?
Well, I'm not sure that I did.
You had said that there were a lot of people at the party. Was Greg Cooper one of those people?
I didn't see him.
Well, how could you know? If, as you said, everyone was in costume, isn't it possible that Greg Cooper was at the party? And that he took the sword and used it to stalk his victim?
Well, it's highly unlikely. Given
Yes or no, Professor Collins?
I guess it's possible.
No further questions.
The witness may step down.
I hope you do as good a job neutralizing the professor's son.
You're up next, Kevin.
I have a friend checking out Rachel Locke's history. I think she might be covering something up. Is there any way we can get a recess until tomorrow?
The judge will not go for it.
This could be crucial, Dara.
If you can't get the information from your friend right this minute, you're going to have to testify without it.
This week,
Merry Christmas!
Santa knows if you've been naughty
I'll take my Christmas miracles where I can get them.
or nice.
Having you around for the holidays is on the top of my wish list.
Share the magic of the holidays
This was a great present. Getting to see you on Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas.
on All My Children, ABC Daytime.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. But Neil, he was devastated.
Well, he's a smart kid. He knew this was a gamble.
Maybe. How do I deal with that look in his eyes that says, Dad, help me? I don't want to die.
By letting him know you'll never give up the fight.
Mom, I'm afraid one day he's going to give up.
Oh, no. No, after all he's been through, and he's never backed down. And you know why? Because he sees your courage and he gets his strength from you.
Well, I'm not going to let my doubts get to him now, that's for sure.
No, you won't. Joe, you are the most wonderful father. And it's a mystery as to how you got that way. You certainly weren't raised by the best role model in the world.
But I had you, Mom. I always had you. Hey, champ. How you doing?
Guess you heard my mom lost the baby.
You must have a lot of feelings about that, huh?
I guess so. I'm gonna go up and play Jedi Knight on my computer.
You need an extra lightsaber?
No thanks.
Playing Santa?
Did I wake you?
No.
I would ask you how you're doing, but it seems like such a stupid question.
Well, I wouldn't have any really good answer for you either.
Yeah, so what can I do?
You're doing it. You know, I'm sorry you couldn't be there when we told Neil.
I don't want to see Neil hurt anymore. Or you.
Thank you. So I saw you trying to slip that under that pile over there.
Yeah, well, you caught me. But you have to wait until Christmas.
Oh, come on. Don't I deserve an early present?
You definitely do.
Yay. Oh, to Courtney with love from Kay Kringle. Wait, you're a friend of this Kringle guy, huh?
Yeah, we hang out sometimes.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey. Come on, that was supposed to make you happy.
It does.
Come on, Matt, call. You have to have found out something by now.
Monk, you can still make some very effective points about Dr. Locke.
Which would be a lot stronger if I had something more than my instincts to back them up.
Don't look so worried. Well, I'm afraid of what Kevin will say. His testimony is irrelevant to your case, Julie. Besides, Darren's going to make sure his appearance on the stand is very brief. Well, I hope you're right. Have I been wrong? Look, I'm going to take this break to call the hospital check-in, okay?
And despite what the good doctor says, I think you ought to worry. But not about Kevin. About Rachel herself.
How can you think that?
She's after something bigger than your freedom.
Chris, outside of you and Christina, she is the best thing that has ever happened to me. I trust her completely.
Tell me some good news, Matt.
Afraid not. Ellen's not here.
What do you mean she's not there? We faxed her picture to the clinic. They said she was there and that her name was Barbara Green. What is going on?
Well, I'm not sure. I mean, I showed the photo of Ellen to people at the clinic. They said that she looks like this Barbara Green.
Have you tried to talk to Barbara Green yourself?
She's gone.
What?
I don't know. I mean, she quit her job a few weeks ago. She left no forwarding address or phone number.
Great, another mystery.
Well, I'm sorry, Kevin. I know how much you were hoping I'd find Ellen down here.
I know you were too. So I'm sorry, Matt, I have to go. It's my turn to testify. But don't stop looking.
Ready to do some damage, Doctor?
Get on the ABC Soaps newsletter mailing list by visiting abc.com, part of the Go Network.